Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Academy to Anfield. It's been about 6 or 7 days since we've last uploaded an episode. Obviously, we've just had Christmas and New Year. If you're watching this at the time, or roughly the time it's been uploaded, you'll know it's the beginning of January. So, of course, a little bit rude if I don't say, hope you all had a great Christmas and a good New Year. Lots of Football Manager content to come this year, hopefully, from me. So, fingers crossed we all enjoy that together, of course. But back, like I just said, back to Academy to Anfield. And of course, we are halfway through the season. We did have a bit of a stinker on the last episode. I'm going to take you through the schedule now. And of course, you were with me right back up here. We played Wigan and we played Red Star. And in between that was obviously a 3-3 sandwich there against West Ham. We played that off camera. Since you were last with me, though, we've not been on too much of a bad run. I do feel like we're just papering over the cracks ever so slightly, though. We beat Everton. I don't really know how. Let's take a quick look at that. We struggled. We're very much 50-50. Again, we did well against Crystal Palace there. Drew 1-1 to Leeds. Lost away. Just scraped a 1-0 at home to Brentford thanks to a Mo Salah penalty. So it's not been the best. We've been okay, but we've not been the best. And of course, a 0-0 there against RB Leipzig. And then, of course, two not bad results there. One against Newcastle and one against Wolves there. As you can see, Jason Stone and Carter Pennington and Trent even on the score sheet there. We have got two big ones for you this episode. We've got Real Madrid and Man City to come. So I do want to quickly show you the Premier League first. We have made our way up the table ever so slightly from, I think we were 15th. So we've not done too bad. We are 8 points off the league with a game in hand. I don't think realistically the title is going to be ours this year for a number of reasons. We'll go through them in a second. Although, would like to just touch upon Crystal Palace there did get a 9-point deduction for administration. The first one I've seen so far in Football Manager 2024. But yeah, so 5th in the Premier League. We have got the Champions League to come. We have slipped outside of the top 8 there. We're still sort of way ahead of dropping out of the Champions League completely. But a nice win against Real Madrid would hopefully catapult us back up into that top 8. So fingers crossed that happens. Of course, I do just want to touch upon the fact that Jason Stone is developing nicely. He's scored 5 goals in 8 appearances, already got half of what he got for the whole of last season, averaging just over 7.05. And on top of that, we've got Bajatic. He's got the highest average, so he's playing very, very well. He's hit 22, and obviously you can see his potential abilities come down from that 5-star potential there to just 4 stars. But again, he's a good Premier League player, could improve slightly. He's very good for us. Obviously, you can see he's averaged out at sort of where he is now. I don't think there'll be much more developing to come from him. You can see in the last 6 months, not a lot has happened. Physically, you probably say mostly he's developed, but that's about it. And of course, one more player to touch upon who you did see in last episode was Mr. Kumas. Of course, we've got Ben Doak there, still trying to give these guys games. Mark King, he's been getting a lot of game time. As you can see, sort of 9 games already in the Premier League this season. So we're definitely giving a lot of our younger players, Tornianen there, only had 2 substitute appearances in the Premier League. However, as the season goes on, we're going to try and integrate more and more of these players. Parsley there did get a goal in his last game for us. He's played twice. But we're definitely trying to integrate, of course, like I just said, Lewis Kumas, sorry. He's played, well, it's not that button, is it? He's played 9 games already this season. Not played the best out on the left wing, but we are trying to develop him. So we have got someone on the left wing because, of course, apart from Luis Diaz, the only player we've got really is Ben Doak, who I'd probably like to keep on the right. So we're definitely pushing these young players into the squad this year. And that's why, like I touched upon earlier, I don't think we'll be winning the league this year. However, who knows? Who does know? But anyway, Real Madrid time. Let's go and hopefully win that. So this is the lineup we're going for the Real Madrid game at home at Anfield. We've got Alisson in goal, Trent, Pennington, Konate and Owen Beck, the back 4. Midfield 3, Bajatic, Elliott and Szoboszlai. And then our front 3 is Doak, Kumas and Stone. So one thing I did kind of forget to mention to you guys was that although we've not really changed formation, we've had a change in tactics ever so slightly. We're playing more with Armazala, less on attack, more on support now. We've also gone from an attacking forward to a pressing forward, and we've kind of gone from quick, fast-paced tempo. We've gone to more of a balanced, retain possession kind of build from the back, and that seems to have worked in the sense of giving us better results. Performances aren't completely up to standard, but of course we are playing with a lot of youngsters and just kind of squad players rather than first teamers. So hopefully we'll get there eventually. Seem to be holding our own so far against Real Madrid at the moment. Of course, we've got our very young front three of Doak, Kumas and Stone. So if we can get a couple of goals with them, we will really be enjoying ourselves. But so far, so good. I did want to mention, I don't think... Oh, and there's a bad ball there by Bajcetic. I was bigging him up big time. Before this game, and he's done me one there. He's really done me one. So 1-0 down, completely our fault. That was a Bajcetic. I don't know what you call that, a suicide pass, basically. Nothing to do with just mistakes. It was just awful. But yeah, anyway, I was saying before that happened that we've got a couple of grumbles. McAllister wants to leave. I do think I've touched upon that before. So he's still kind of sat as a reserve. Come January, we'll try to get rid of him, of course. Jota also kind of wants to leave now, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. Rudiger now pulls it back to Bellingham, and that's an absolute scramble, but somehow we've got that away. Yeah, somehow. Haven't had a shot yet though, so not good. Somehow we've got a little bit more possession though, so Real Madrid, not really, apart from that one goal, that one shot, on target that they obviously scored, they haven't really been at the races either. However, second half, that could all change. Of course, no one's really playing too well at the moment. We'll be looking at making a couple of subs in a minute. Stone is fading big time, so I think, although I don't really like to we'll bring on Jota. Nunez has really let me down so far this season on the games that he has played. He's not scored goals. He's not done what he's meant to do, so can't really argue with that. But we've not looked like a threatening Real Madrid at all yet. Hopefully that's about to change. I did think, I wasn't too confident about this game anyway, let's put it that way. However, so far so good. We've held our own. We've just not really attacked. And of course, when you got Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo on the other side, it's going to be hard to defend. But we're keeping them at bay so far. Apart from that mistake, would be nice to get a goal and get back to 1-1 with the last 20 minutes. But I don't think it's going to look like that's going to happen. I think we're going to have to bring Trent off, or I think what we might do is put Trent there in the DM, bring Bradley on for Bajcetic. He's not had the best game, especially after bigging him up and saying how much of a great game he has had. Kumas there, not playing best either. I think Doak can go on the left, and we'll bring on Mr. Mo Salah there. I think leave it like that for now. See what we can do. We've had more possession. I just can't believe we've not had a single shot yet. I really can't. I think I'm just going to have to shoot on sight. We need a shot. I can't go this whole game without a shot, surely. That was a mouthful. But so far, it doesn't look like we're getting anywhere near. I mean, where are we in the table? Obviously, we've dropped down again. I can't remember who we've got left in the league, but we are 2 points away from dropping out of the Champions League at the moment. So that is not good. Hopefully, this is our chance. Hopefully. Sobersley with the free kick. Swings it in to Trent. Did think that went in there, but it didn't. But here we go for a corner. Elliott now with the corner. Can we get it in? Oh, Konate there goes wide. Another Liverpool corner now. Elliott again. Outswinger from Elliott. Pennington there, I thought that was in. Elliott again. We are starting to turn the table a little bit on Real Madrid here. We've had 4 shots, 4 on target, but we just can't seem to get that ball in the back of the net. So I think what we're going to go attacking for literally the last couple of minutes. Hopefully get that equaliser in the last minute. Don't think we're going to. It's gone, full time. For the team that we put out, the positives are we only lost 1-0 and it was our mistake. So actually, although I'm not pleased and I'm far from pleased, we could have done a lot worse, couldn't we? So let's get straight on with the Man City game, of course. This is the biggie. This is the one that hopefully if we can win, we can cement ourselves in the top 4 and not start dropping back down the table. Of course, we've got Alisson in goal. Spot the cock out. We've got Bajcetic at right back instead of Bradley. Pennington, Gomez and Robertson, the back 4. We've got Trent, Mark King, Szoboszlai as the midfield 3. And then, of course, in front of them, we've got Salah, Doak and Stone up top. I feel like this could go one of 2 ways. Well, it could go one of 3 ways. We could lose, win or draw. But I feel like either we'll turn up and smash them, or just for some reason we just won't get going at all. And they'll turn us over. Of course, let me just move Bajcetic there and Gomez at right back. That'll probably work a little bit better. Don't really want to go and use my first sub already. But hopefully, like I just said, fingers crossed, we turn up to this game. And a win would be nice. A win would put us pretty much 4th. So it would keep us in touch with the top 3. Of course, we don't want to get too far behind them at this early stage. We're about a third. Wow, just under halfway through the season. Grealish there. Salah to Stone was already booked. Did not see that. Lovely tackle there by King. Don't like this early pressure from Man City, if I'm honest. Do not like it at all. Haaland there, good save. And what is happening is just ricocheting around the box. We've not turned up yet. Man City already dominating possession and shots. I feel like this could be a bit of a turnover. I think we're going to go positive, Call me wrong, call me whatnot. But already we're 1-0 down. And the Man City of the last couple of seasons are back. I mean, I did touch upon it earlier in the save, and you probably won't be too aware, but Man City finished, I think it was like 8th or 9th last season, to the point they actually sacked Guardiola. So that just shows how bad they did do. And of course, this is not the same team, meaning us, that had played the first 3 seasons. Of course, we have gone heavily on the youth this year. So, I mean, Szoboszlai there with a free kick, not really troubling the keeper. But of course, we all know Man City are a one-man team. Haaland was injured for most of the season last year and they finished 8th. So kind of what does that say about Man City? They are a one-man team, of course, but we've not tested the keeper whatsoever. And although we've gone to this nice sort of patient build-up play, we don't seem to be... Well, I mean, we did it against Real Madrid. We gave the ball away and they scored and we lost 1-0. I think this is better, though. This is lots better. Ben Doak now with the ball. Into Szoboszlai, shoots from ridiculous angle. A ridiculous range for the fact that it wasn't a clean shot. But somehow we made it work and we've got a corner out of it. Szoboszlai with the corner. Nothing comes of that, apparently. But I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. I thought we might have... Well, I mean, we've not even got 0.1 of an XG. We've got 0.08, which I don't even know how you get 0.08, if I'm honest. Possibly go back to a balanced, and then you can all tell me that I'm wrong. I was wrong for going positive against such a good Man City team, who have just gone top of the league, actually, for their win against us so far. I think a bit of encouragement and a couple of substitutions, possibly. Again, Stone is not having the best game, but I think we're going to stick Kumas up top, who scored the hat-trick when he was up top against Wigan, I think it was, in the last episode. I think we're going to bring on Jones on the left wing as the inverted winger. just try and mix it up a little bit. Mark King apparently having a good game. I don't know how, because our team is awful. We're not playing well at all. But it looks to be another episode where we've not won a single game and not even scored a goal so far. So if the FM gods are listening, please just change that now, just to make it worthwhile for the watch. But it doesn't look like we're getting anything. We've not had a single. I think we're going to have to go shoot on sight again. It worked quite well against Real Madrid in the end. We probably left it a little bit too late now, but I'm very surprised, actually, that we've had such little creativity. And I was telling you that I changed the tactic and it was working, but upon this, you'd think I've lost the plot, because we've not even created chances, let alone scoring goals. But it looks to be another 1-0 loss there, guys. And yeah, there we go. I'm sort of wincing as I say it, because that wasn't pretty watching at all. I don't think we didn't have a shot on goal, did we? One shot on target, and I don't even think we saw. Oh, we did see it, didn't we? We saw the Szoboszlai from. I mean, yeah, there we go. Fans' negative tactics. It wasn't negative. They're not too negative, because I promise. Look, we did win 5-2 with the same tactic, and 4-1, and 3-1. We are scoring goals, just all of a sudden we don't seem to be winning. And of course, we've got great games coming up. We've got Chelsea away, Arsenal at home, and then Napoli away. So, and then we've got Arsenal again in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. So, lots to enjoy, guys, apparently. But I think we'll bring you back for the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Play these games off camera, and hopefully we'll come back for one of these, possibly the Bournemouth game. Depends how much we're desperate for a win, really. But thanks for watching. Of course, I'll see you in the next episode. We'll play the Arsenal game, and things will look a bit more rosier again, hopefully.